Welcome, everyone.
Welcome, welcome.
Come on in, say hello.
Say hello.
Tell us your name, where you're from. Let's see if I can find it on the computer
Just
here.
popped up. There it is.
Okay. Come on in.
Come on in.
Wasn't there a country song with that?
I don't know.
Come on in. I don't know either. I haven't listened to country music in a long time. Hi, Madison.
Hey, Maddie.
Thanks for sharing. How are ya? How's the weather up there?
How's your bunny rabbit?
Hi, Shirley. How are ya? Shirley's on the other side of the state of us. She's over by Independence, Missouri, I think.
Over by Kansas City.
Whoop, whoop. Over by the Chiefs. Hello, Kristen. Hi, Cindy. Thank you for sharing. Hi, France. Hello, Jean. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm pretty excited.
I am too.
Why are you excited?
Because you're excited.
I'm pretty excited. We've got a really fun show tonight. We're going to demo a Funful. Hi, Mary Jo. Thanks for sharing. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Hello, Australia.
Do you do that so that they can for sure hear you all the way down
They
there?
can hear me all the way there. But she said good morning.
Oh, it's good morning there. It's 7
Cindy
p.m.
from Rhode
here.
Island.
Hi, Cindy.
And Cindy Dotson.
Yeah, I'm Cindy Dotson and
Is that the
Cindy
one I mailed?
Roundtree. Hi, Laura. Thank you for sharing, France. Okay, so there's so much going on right now.
I know.
Guess what? There is a paper sale going on. And if you had not seen, be sure to tag and
I got them all.
well, I'm telling everybody, tag your friends, crafty friends that might want to see this, because this is a pretty good sale. So this is 20% all of our two-tone cardstock. I don't have like a high quality printer here, but as you can see, it looks like their Calypso Coral, and then the other side, or maybe it's their Petal Pink, I'm not sure. And then the other side. And so I happen to have some right here just to show you.
Yeah.
So this is the Pool Party. And one side is this color and one side is this color. So it gives you a little bit, and you can stamp on it. Now, my goal today was to have 2 cards ready to go for tonight, because I was going to use some of this to show you how wonderful it is. It is actually wonderful, and I do use it in card making. It's a little bit lighter than our our regular cardstock. The difference in this is that this cardstock, when you rip it, it's going to rip to white. And our regular cardstock, when you rip it, it's dyed all the way through. So I love that. And this comes in 12 by 12. And our other cardstock comes in 8.5 by 11. I don't think we have. Do we have 12 by 12 in the other? I don't know.
Aware of.
Maybe one of my Stampin' sisters knows the answer to that.
So. The DSP comes in 12 by 12.
So, well, this is formulated very similar to DSP. So it's a little bit thinner.
But didn't you tell me you got like 53 colors of it?
I did. We went ahead today, and some of my pearls went in together so that we could get the discount, and get all 53 colors. There's 53 colors of this cardstock. So I'm pretty excited about that. If that's something that any of my customers are interested in doing, it's just like my regular paper shares. You just split the stack of cardstock by 4 people, so you're only paying 1/4 of the cost. So it was very economical. Definitely let me know if that's something that you're interested in.
Sherry Turner, hello.
Hi, Sherry. So that's going on. And then remember to sign up for my email. I will have a link in the description box down below in this video on YouTube. This will give you my free card recipes and any of the latest announcements from the company. And then if you are new to my channel, comment, like, and share, and be sure to subscribe.
Ring that bell.
Are you going to start singing it?
Nope.
Not
Just
this
ring my
time?
bell.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to put the announcements away. And, oh, we have some cards. I have a couple of things to show you guys. First of all, I'm just going to do it. So this really touched my heart. My friend, Bev, she sent me a card here, and it was this little rock, and I'm going to show you. It's pretty heavy. So she paid a pretty penny in shipping to get this shipped to us. But Izzy, my favorite hello and my hardest goodbye. And I wanted to share it again before. I'm going to put some gator hide on this so that I can have it outside in the rock garden and it not get ruined. But she commissioned her sister to paint this. And I just see this. I love crafts in general. I just see this as such a beautiful, you know, you've got the rainbow bridge there, and I think she did so good that I really wanted to share it. I did post pictures if you missed it. And then she sent me this beautiful card, and I loved this DSP when this came out. This has been a few moons ago, though. I mean, probably 5 years or something.
Wow.
But yeah, I love this DSP, and I love that stamp set. So thank you for that. This one, let me make sure. This is from Cindy herself as we're talking. So it's so cute. Isn't that just adorable? I love that. And she's got some sort of textured cardstock. So sorry for the loss of your best friend. And thank you. She really was my best friend. And this is from France. I love this card layout. Oh my gosh, I love this card layout. And it's like, you know, I have a thing for teals. Everyone knows teals and pinks are my two favorite colors. And oh, so cute. So thank you, France. And France didn't sign it because she knows that I do give stuff away to different charities. And so she decorates on the inside. So I want to share that. And then this one, last but not least. So Cindy Roundtree sent me this. And I don't know if she knows this or not. I'm sure she doesn't. She was mailing me a check for one of the Stampin' stacks, and so she put it in this. But this was one of my favorite dies of all time. I was so sad that that only stayed one season. And this was one of my favorite stamp sets. Don't know if you know that or not, but I like the fact that she put a sticky note so I can donate that and someone else can have as much joy as I did when I opened that. So thank you so much, ladies. Beautiful cards. Beautiful, beautiful cards. And this is our card for the drawing this week. So this is what we made last week. It's so stinking cute, right? I just love it. So should we get going? By the way, thank you guys for sharing. There was an abundance of shares this week, so it is going to be close. I'm going to shake this up pretty good. And
there we go.
You want to reach over here?
Sure.
Will you be my assistant tonight too?
I can. Ooh, get to run the machine.
Yeah, just once though, so you're not going to feel that powerful. Did you get him?
Yeah.
Okay, who do we got?
Beverly Folk.
Beverly Folk, woohoo! All right, thank you so much, Beverly. I have your address. I'll get that to you.
Bev Nichols.
And
Bev's tonight.
and the other Bev. Oh, that's great. There's a lot of Beverlys going on.
Yeah.
This is the Bev that actually commissioned her sister to paint that for me. So that's so awesome. So thank you very much, and I will get those out to you. So who's ready for some stamping?
Let's do
Anybody?
some stamping.
Okay. We've got a simple fun fold. I like simple.
Sinful?
Simple.
Oh.
Where's my stuff? So I want to show something. This is a new online exclusive. It's called Charming Day. It does come with dies. I have one of them out because I'm going to have Bill run it through a the die Stampin' Cut and Boss machine. But if you buy them purchased together, you do save 10%. It does have a bundle pack, which comes with paper. And here is the paper. By the way, you guys, I have a really neat card coming with this paper. You're definitely not going to want to miss that. But this is called Floral Charm, and this is by far... Every time I think that Stampin' Up! Can't do any better, than they do better. There's so many papers that I love. I love pretty papers, and I love cutting them up and sharing them with everyone. So definitely you're going to want to share this video because we're going to be using this paper right here. And I am also going to pair it with, now a while back I said that the Spotlight Nature's dies were going away. Okay, I lied. I seriously thought they were when I said that, but then it's in our store, so I don't know what I was thinking, and I'm sorry if I like scared anyone that it was going away. So we'll be using these two tonight.
Is it on online?
Is it what?
Is that an online exclusive?
I don't know at this point. So, okay, let's get some pieces out. The piece that I chose to use, and you'll need 2 of these in the basic white, is the largest with that little picot edge. I don't know what you'd call that. I'm going to call it a picot edge. If that's wrong, you guys can tell me that's wrong. You're no strangers to me being wrong. So we're going to start off a little different. We're going to start off with the largest image in this set. Isn't this gorgeous? So I don't know if Jackie's here or not, or if she's doing, it's her
anniversary today.
It is her
happy anniversary.
So 37 years, congratulations. We're so excited for you and your grandbaby. She got the cutest little grandbabies. Okay, so that was early espresso that I stamped this in, and this is a red rubber stamp, so I don't need that Stampin' Pierce mat for these. They've got that. I just want to give it a chance to transfer. Ta-da! Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to set this down here. So we're going to do a little blending, but we're going to do it my way because she did it her way. My singing's no good, but I'm going to teach you what I do. Now, there's those people who really know how to blend, and I'm not one of them. So I have my own little unique style, and we're just going to start with these pretty flowers. Now, I have here the light Timid Tiger. You buy these in sets. You have a dark and a light, and I'm just going to use the light, and I'm going to use this brush tip end. So I want to go into the flower, and I want to put, like, you know, it's going to be a little darker in the center, right? So let's put some squiggles here around the center. And then we need just a few because we're going to have some highlights going through here. So let's just do a few squiggles there. Then I'm going to go in. Now, my petal pinks, this is the dark petal pink. They're just destroyed. I have used them. I need to probably get another one. So while I've got this on here and it's wet, I'm going to go in and I am going to take this and I'm going to start. Do I have another petal pink anywhere?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this one's pretty destroyed. Let me see. I try to keep petal pink on hand. What is this? That's the light. I want the dark. And that's the light. So what is this? Oh, I do. See, there's some life in that one. So, okay, here we go.
How do they get destroyed? Using them?
I just, yeah.
You're tough on them.
If you put a lot of pressure, but...
Like a Tonka truck?
Yeah. So I am going through here like a Tonka truck. So I just want to show you this. I'm just going to stop. So I've kind of smoothed it out, right? It's still got kind of some, I don't know, what do you want to call that, Bill? You'd name it. Some dark and light spots, but I don't know what you call them.
Not an ombre.
Not an ombre. It's just got a little movement. I'm going to do a little bit more dark here in the center because that would probably be the darkest. And then again, I'm going to come in with the dark petal pink. And I'm just kind of going to smooth it out. So it's an alcohol ink, so it's going to spread. So I do want to be careful about how much time I have it on the project because, you know, it will start to smear some ink, but not too bad. Okay, then I have the Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to use that brush tip again, and we're going to come in here, and I'm not going to color this whole thing in. I am just going to kind of run around here, filling it mostly in. You guys know me. If you've watched me, if you're new, say hello, tell us where you're from. We do like to hear where people are from, especially when it's Australia.
Ireland's on there.
Well, yeah, but that's just family.
That's his family.
And then
Treat her like family, just not talk to her.
that's right. And then I've got the light peacock. This is Pretty Peacock. So we have the light Lost Lagoon and the light Pretty Peacock. So I've went a different color shade up. And I'm going to use that brush end, and I'm going to go over right here. And don't worry about it being perfect, because nature isn't. There we go. So again, this is just my style because I'm not a very good colorist, but then you can see it's all colored in. It's got the hints, and then if you want to go back through it again and, you know, either do darker on some of these highlighted areas, or if you want to come through with the green and you feel like you don't like that white, color it all in. I just prefer it with a little white. So this is the die that goes with it. Bill, this is where you're gonna get the spotlight. And I'm going to use my sticky, what is this stuff called? My Post-it label cover-up tape that works so amazingly from Amazon. I like that. Okay, you're gonna cut that out for me? So while you do that, I am going to pull out the trimmer, the Stampin' trimmer, and I'm going to pull out this sheet. So this is the sheet that I chose. I really love that Timid Tiger. They made this. They mute it, they change it when they're doing this, and so that to me almost can look like Cajun Craze in some ways, but I think it's really pretty, and I used some Timid Tiger with it, but in the coloring, but I kind of tamped it down with a little bit of the Petal Pink. So we're just gonna cut a slice of this.
Little slice of heaven.
You're cracking me up. Okay, so I think I'm doing this right. Now you got me questioning myself. So we're going to cut a big slice here. And then I'm going to cut, I believe, a little one too, right here. Now, all of my measurements will be in that email that'll go out on Monday. Thank you, Bill. So definitely sign up if you haven't. I don't care if you're another demonstrator. You can use it in your classes. I've had some people say, why do you do that? I do because I like to stamp. I like to teach stamping. Okay, I have a 4.5 by 11. Now I'm going to put the trimmer up, and we're going to use the score. And I want to score this at, let's see, 2 3/4 here, and then 5.5. This is one of the first fun folds that I learned. That can't be right. Is that right? Yeah. It says it's right. Must be right. Okay. This is the fun part, because now that we've got this, we can just do the decorating, and everything else is easy. So when I was first doing fun folds, this is one of the first ones that I ever learned, and I thought it was the coolest thing. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you know how it is. Jeez, Bill.
Yeah.
He was just asking me when he gets to stamp next, so I think maybe we've got him talked into. Definitely take a look at my email on Monday. We're going to have some announcements that are family related, not Stampin' Up related, but I think you might be surprised. We're going to have some fun news coming, so sign up for that. So we're going to do one on the inside here of the card, and then we're going to do the other one right here on this outside of the card. We have had an extremely busy day here. Bill's tired. Yeah, Bill is tired. So it opens like this, which is just adorable. Very, very chic, very clean, right? So now let's come over here and let's take one of our die cuts and let's go ahead and use the early espresso again. And I chose the early espresso. They do have like, I think this is pecan pie, but I wanted it a little bit darker. And as you can see on here, it is darker, so it's made to go. And I took the happy birthday. I always need birthday cards, so I figured you guys do too. Because anybody who shares this video is going to get a chance at this card. So let's just, oh, what do you think, Bill? I need to stand up to see if I'm straight because I have to push this so far. Trying not to rock it, but there we go. Happy birthday. What are they saying about the cards so far?
They're loving them.
Do they love this paper?
They love the paper. The paper's been a big topic of discussion
Oh, it is so pretty.
That and all the fun folds you do.
I do a lot. But there's going to be an announcement coming up that has to do with that. So you definitely want to read Monday's email. All right, so I've got two of these here. See? So I want to start off with, let's take this and let's pop it up and put it onto this one. Because not everybody likes fun folds, and I get it. Like myself personally, I'll be quite honest, if I never have to do a fun fold again and can just do, I love DSP and a sentiment. That is like my favorite. I don't know why, it just is. And embossing folders. I have a weakness for embossing folders too. So let me take a look at this on here, okay? And then let's take a look at this. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to come across here. This is our Stampin' Seal. Love it, swear by it. This is my favorite ribbon right now. It is the mesh gold ribbon. I think it's, yeah, gold striped, sorry, mesh gold striped. So what I want to do is I want to look at where I want to place this on here. That makes a difference for me. So it looks like from the happy down is where this is going to be placed. So I think I'm going to glue it first.
Hi, Jill Peterson.
Jill's here. Fix Julie.
And she shared. Julie's there too.
Oh. Oops. Sorry, Julie.
Kevin's watching too.
Aw. I miss having a pet in the house other than Bigfoot sitting over here. That first night was pretty miserable, but it's getting better. I have gone to the Humane Society to look for another older rescue dog, but they're just young, and because of the lupus and my falls that I've been having, I've had a few pretty good falls here recently. I need an older dog, and older dogs tend to get passed by, so I mean, it kind of does two good purposes. I need an older dog. I've got this old dog. Ha ha ha.
Jill says Julie needs an exorcism.
I have got to say, when you two are going at it on Julie's wall, I literally belly roll giggle. I just think it's the funniest thing. Sometimes I try to instigate Jill taking after Julie. So they crack me up, Bill. Okay, so I want to put this right on here. Isn't it cute? Okay. So then for this will be, and this is such, like I said, so easy. So I kind of want to line these up. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I think, you know, it looks kind of cool if it's lined up. So I'm going to line these up as best I can, holding that together. Then I'm going to come over here and ink it all up. Yeah, this is probably my favorite set. I know we have flowers, but flowers sell, and I'm sorry, I like them. I'm a little bit like, I mean, I love my critters too, but I am a little bit like Jackie Johnson. I like the florals. I like it all. What can I say? Okay, so then that's your inside. So easy, especially if you're new to stamping. This is like, anybody can do it. Now these low profile dots, I love the low profile dots. Why do I love them? Because they don't stick up, and you guys know I like to send everything on one stamp if I can. So these gold ones are...
I sure hope so, because the price of them keep going up.
Hey, it's still such a fair deal to send...
Right.
To send a letter in the mail and bring someone happiness and joy. So you just get off of it. Everything is going up. Okay. Let's put a few of these here, and should we do one there? What do you think? Is it awesome or what? Wait a second. What did I do with the... Well, I'll put that over there so I don't poke myself. And now for the final touch, guys. A clear wing of Stella.
A little bit of wing of Stella.
Yes. Now this will pick up color, so I'm just going to do kind of this open petal. Do I have... Is it come... Oh, it's coming off. Okay. So I'm just going to do this right in here. And I think that that helps with the blending too. How many of you are really good with blends and you do it the traditional way in color and everything? And how many of you have watched what I do and have learned from it and said, oh, that's easier? Well, to me, it's easier.
I do have a joke.
Oh, what do you got?
What do you call a fish with no eyes?
A blind fish? Don't tell me. What do you call a fish with no eyes? A blind fish. There's got to be something for I don't know. Do eels have eyes? Is it an eel? No. Okay. I don't know then. I'm not familiar with anything. A what?
A fish.
I don't get it.
A fish without the eye is fish.
Oh. I get it. I was wondering what you were doing. I get it now. I got it. Okay. A little slow to the show here. So here's the card. What do you guys think? Who's going to try this? It's just so easy, and it just looks so... I love this. They got it before I did.
Yep.
I'm concentrating. I'm in teach mode.
That's right.
Okay? So what do you guys think? Who's going to do this? Now, this will be the card that will be given away next week. So definitely come back and get and see if your name gets called for that card. Now,
a ton of shares.
A ton of shares?
Shares.
Is that your... So definitely comment if you like this card. If you'll try this fun fold, like, share, and subscribe. I do have a Stamp a Stack left. We've had a couple of people that had...
You only got one left, right?
I think I got two. So that were not able to complete the transaction. So I do have a couple of these left and would love to get those off my hands. There is 20% off on that paper, which is an awesome deal. I hope you will think about it with your card making. You can make gift bags, and then you can also do your scrapbooking with it. So it's very nice. And then sign up for that email. In the description of this video on YouTube will be the link for my free email sign up. Were there any questions, Bill?
No.
Well, that was a half an hour.
A couple people gonna do it.
Awesome. If you do it...
A bunch of people want to see me.
They want what?
They want to see me stamp.
Oh, they want to see you stamp? Okay. We have to take care of some important appointments tomorrow and Friday. So definitely check out that email on Monday and find out what the heck is going on and see what's going to be changing around here, because there's going to be a few things changing around here, and I think you're going to be pleased. All right, everyone, take care. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week, 7 p.m. Central Time right here.
That's right.
Take care.
Good night.
Bye.